Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Quentin Holbrooks and Wendy Holbrooks. Mr. and Mrs. Holbrooks, you two have been married for 12 years. Mr. Holbrooks, you have brought your wife here today seeking $751.59, which you say is half the amount of a title loan taken against your car, and you will explain that to me momentarily. Before we get to that, however, Mrs. Holbrooks, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your marriage and why we're here in divorce court today?
Well, Your Honor, it feels like I've been married to a child for 12 years. Going all the way back to college, I've had to support my husband. And, you know, he was living on student loans, wasn't working. I was going to school to be successful, and I had a part-time job. Also, in the 40 grand in debt that I as a result of, you know, Quentin's lack of motivation, I've encountered severe debt from college.
How did you land $40,000 in debt because of him?
Well, between the student loans and the credit cards, you know, Quentin's insecure. He would, you know, I would go to work, I would try to do well. I would have to more or less babysit him. I bought him a car, and I paid off the car.
Really? We bought the car together.
Hang on.
No, I paid off his existing car. I bought him a classic truck. He got comfortable, and enough said. After he got comfortable, he let himself go, Your Honor. I would have an entire schedule lined up for myself, a productive day. I would ask him, what are you doing today, sweetheart?
Schedule?
Well, I have an appointment at the food stamp office at noon. You know, he'd be walking around eating in his boxers, talking about I have to get to the food stamp office around noon.
Are you serious?
And, eating in his boxers.
Yes.
And his task for the day was to get to the food stamp office.
Yes, and if that
So
didn't
he could
work
get
out,
the
he would
food
hit up the
stamp.
church. If that didn't, and then he would have
serious?
a million things lined up talking about I have to go to the unemployment office after that. And then he'd actually come home complaining about being tired.
And then you went out and bought him a $40,000 truck. So who wrong? Yeah, he did all of that. That's what you can list. You can rattle them off, bro. And that you know how they be. That shit gonna be all organized. It's gonna be like A line, and then it's gonna be didn't come home, and then it's gonna be Roman numeral 1. It's gonna be time 9:30, and then it's gonna be B didn't take out the trash. Then it's gonna be Roman numeral time this that and the third. Yeah, he doing all of that. But what was you doing? She's sitting up here talking about, oh well, I just so happened to fall $40,000. What happened when you found out you was not $100 in debt? You was like what, $2,000 in debt? Maybe you had $5,000 in debt, maybe $10,000. You look up your Credit Karma score, whatever thing it is, and you look, all right, well, I'm at 25 now. I don't think you just wake up and jump to 40. I don't think you just wake up and jump to 40 over a period of time. So again, whatever, dog ain't said a word yet. But on the flip side, I'm looking at it from her. I always look, what did you do? I'm not really concerned about what they did and all that. What did you do?
Now, Mr. Holbrooks, your wife has told me a story of desire, of lack of desire. She has painted you with everything except a diaper and rattler. Your response to that would be?
My response to that is I've always had 2 or 3 jobs. And, you know, I do entrepreneur stuff. I do work on the side and hold a full-time job. Many times she's sat home herself and done nothing. You know, we're talking about...
In the last 12 months, have you been employed the entire time?
No. There was a stint in time where I had been put in jail, so I had to spend some time there. Therefore, I lost my job.
Yeah.
Because I was, you know, incarcerated.
Right.
So as soon as I got out, I think it was 2 days, I had gotten another job right away. Meanwhile, she wasn't working at all. I was supporting her. And I've supported her no matter what she's sitting there saying. I've supported her for 16 years.
During the past 12 years, who's been the primary breadwinner?
When we first got married, I worked 16 hours. You know, she was pregnant with my kid, and she was taking care of my son. I'd get home, 15 hours working, pile of laundry this high, dishes stacked up, and as soon as they're stacked up, that's when she goes to clean.
He takes pride in being a good housewife.
She takes forever to clean, and I get home, I'm like, what's for dinner? Well, guess what she does? She throws a frozen chicken on the table, clank.
I can't
That's
cook it
your
as
dinner.
good
I'll
as
be
you.
ready in 45 minutes.
Mrs.
I cannot
Holbrooks,
cook it as
when
good
he
as
was
him.
out doing a 60, well, first of all, let's
you could put it in the microwave,
Mr.
you could cook
Holbrooks,
it.
don't interrupt me. Mr. Holbrook,
Yes.
was there a time when he was in fact working 15 to 16-hour days?
He was, because when it comes
During
down
that
to
time,
it, I can give that up to him.
When I'm asking a yes or no question, yes
Yes.
or no is the way to go. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
There was a time where he was working a 16-hour day.
Yes.
Correct. During how long did that last?
It's
2.5
sporadic.
years.
It's not consistent. That's the problem.
Mrs. Holbrooks, is that you?
It's sporadic, Your Honor. That's the problem. It's inconsistent. There's been times I have to drive around and fill out the applications with Quentin. He can't remember a phone number, a past employer's address. He's lacking motivation to even
That doesn't make me a bad person.
go out and get a job. And then he'll take a job that's below him. He does have some skill level where he just can't find a job to match his skill level because
Well,
his
what
attitude
are his
problem.
skills?
I'm overqualified.
What are your skills, Mr. Holbrook?
Yeah, I used to be a substitute teacher. I've gone to school. I'm not, illiterate. I am educated.
You goddamn in good high demand. I don't know what state, city. I don't know where you from, bro. I don't know where you from, man. You go ahead and go into that classroom. That is in high demand, bro. I don't think that you overqualified. I think the problem is you're not applying yourself, Smokey. You're not applying yourself. You smoking my shit? Hell no. Fuck with your shit? Hell no. You smoking my shit? Worm. You know what he say? I'm the last, bro. I steal for my mama before I... Man, come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing, but... Yeah, bro. Male teachers, bro, that's a high demand. I don't know what bro talking about. I don't know what he talking about at all. And I used to do that. This was before 2020 and all of that stuff. I was volunteer. I would volunteer the schools and stuff like that after school. Play a little bit of basketball drop 30 on a 15-year-old or something. Yeah, I'm with all of that, bro. I'm with all of that. Yeah, we need that. We need that in our world, bro. In the world, forget the community, the neighborhood, or the city, or the block. We need that in the world, bro. We need that in the world, bro. So my thing with it is, I don't think that you're overqualified. I don't think you're applying yourself.
I'm a low voltage technician.
He's a washed-up jock, Your Honor. He should have made it pro in baseball, and he never did. He's lacking.
Making it pro in
Yeah,
baseball, that's a
he
one in a
blames me.
million
That's why I
shot.
defend myself. Everything his rebuttal will be an attack upon me.
Okay.
all.
Explain that to me. You say you have to defend yourself.
Absolutely.
What do you mean by that?
From everything, what I'm going to wear,
'cause she's
where
a
I'm
cheater.
going.
Mr. Holbrooks, you've got one more opportunity.
Sorry.
Where I'm going, what I'm going to wear, who I'm going with, a business trip. He'll call repetitive times telling me to take pictures of my room, that I'm not really alone. Like,
It's true.
Mr. Holbrooks, do you make her take pictures of her room while she's out of town?
This one particular time I did, because this is after she's, cheated on me a couple times. So yeah, I'm a little suspicious that the woman's
Tell
with
me
someone
about
else.
the times she's cheated on
The
you.
times? Okay, how long is this? Because it might take a while.
Well,
There's
give
a
me the
couple-
highlights. Give me the
Okay,
highlights,
a
Mr.
couple
Holbrooks.
different times. The first time she was with a party guy driving around in my new car. So, I find out she's not coming home, so I'm calling her work. What's going on? They tell me she's left 3 hours ago. I call her. Oh, it's going to be a late night tonight. I got a lot of work to do. So I knew she was lying, and I drive downtown, and who's she with? Her boyfriend and my new car.
They would both have to get out and walk. They would both have to get out and walk, and I'm going to pay the tow truck driver to bring the truck that I drove down there back to where I'm going. And I know where you going to sit up here and tell me that, bro. And that's top flight detective. That's top flight detective work right there, bro. I'm conflicted about it, because I feel like if you gotta go through all of that, then you shouldn't, in my opinion, you really shouldn't be with her. But you go through all of that, you find all of that out, man. I think this is how I think. It's, whatever. Where I'm at right now, let's just say it's 7 p.m. Okay, cool. It's 7 p.m. I'm chilling right now. I'm making YouTube videos, but somewhere else in the world at 7 p.m., this man was driving downtown and saw his wife with another man in his brand new car, bro. It's crazy. It is crazy. Life is crazy. Life is crazy, man.
Did you, in fact, have a boyfriend during the course of your marriage?
He was a friend, Your Honor.
A friend
It could be a
with benefits?
female.
Stop,
It
stop,
could
stop.
be a female, and I'm going to be accused.
Okay. Was there any, were you hanging out with him? Was there any intimacy involved?
We did become a little closer than friends, Your Honor. That is somewhat true, but I did not want to go home. I'm not going to go
you did have
home.
a boyfriend.
A male friend, yes, Your Honor.
No, no, no. You said further than friend. Further than friend means touching. You were touching,
Right.
weren't you?
Well, there was some intimacy, yes, Your Honor.
You know you can't do that while you're
No.
married. It's against the rules,
Thank you.
right?
Well, he's pushed me away. You know, he has an addiction to porn. He wants to talk about
Addiction to porn.
Yes, he wants to talk about being committed and lacking adultery. No, he's
Did he?
far from
Do
innocent.
you believe he cheated
Please.
as well?
Yes, according to my religion, lusting after individuals.
You have a religion?
Yes.
Hold up. You ain't gonna sit up here and pull the man upstairs into this. He ain't did that. You done went out there and you said, and then he went and don't sit up here and try and say, you did the wrong. You wrong. You wrong, and if you wrong, then you wrong, and just admit that you wrong. Don't try and bring my dog up into this, my client into this. Don't try. Hey, make sure he pay his retainer fee. Hold on, man. Let me. I get on that. Yeah, don't sit up here and down talk my client and degrade my client's character like that. Yeah, deflecting. You try and deflect off of that. Don't do that.
Now, Mrs. Holbrooks, don't pull out the Bible or anything else. It's
Yeah.
our religion. You can touch some other guy, but he can't lust in his heart.
Thank you.
I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Thank you.
That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, he drove me to do it. I didn't want to come home.
he
Mrs.
drove
Holbrooks,
you.
you got to work with me for a minute
He
because
wanted
I'm
to
not
lust after those
understanding.
women, probably thinking of him.
I'm not understanding what's going on here. He's really friends. It went too far. You started to touch. That's otherwise known as an affair. And you seem to be okay with that.
Yeah.
But somehow he's got a little dirty magazine in a shoe rack or somewhere, and you're distraught. How do you reconcile that?
That was years prior. That's exactly what pushed me, I think, to create relationships with men.
Was porn
Was the fact that my
magazines?
husband's lusting after young women, you know.
Oh, sweetheart, let me explain something to you. Men like to look.
He's emotionally
they
abusive.
just do, and they don't. You know, when you say I do, and the testosterone doesn't just leak out. As long they still like to look.
There's a healthy level to that, I believe. That there is, and I can give that up. But he's
what
emotionally.
magazine?
Well, now that was before the smartphones and all that. I've already looked
Well,
through
what's
his history.
happening on the smartphones, Mr. Holbrooks?
Oh,
Have you
let me
got
tell you.
pictures?
Thank you, Judge. You know, since she's had another affair with another guy, she tells me she's got a hair shoot to go to in Austin. Yeah, it's a hair shoot and a date. So she hooks up with this guy and sleeps with him the first day she meets this man. How do I know this? Because I looked on her phone. There's text messages. Oh, you felt so good. You know, oh, you're awesome. That's
No. I never thought that it would come to this. I love you. I always loved you. Why would you do me like this? Why would you do me like this? Bro. I'm telling you, I'm up out of there if I read. Yeah. Y'all see how she look, bro? Y'all see how she look, bro? That make your skin crawl, bro. Make your stomach turn, bro. You reading that? Your girl talking about man. Damn. Talk about the knife, bro. The knife right up in there. This guy stay. This guy stay, bro. She put the knife right into it. Damn. And you reading that, bro? That's your what? That's not your girl, dog. That's your wife. Your wife.
sort of thing. Yeah, I'm serious. And sending dirty text pictures, emails.
No, Your Honor, he's insecure.
Insecure. You
Hang
did
on,
it. You
hang
admitted
on.
to it.
Were there text
lie.
messages? Did you sleep with this guy?
No, Your Honor.
That's
So
a
the
lie.
text messages don't exist.
There are text messages, and we were what they call sexting, yes.
Oh, you were sexting.
And what does your religion say about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm having a little trouble sourcing your discontent. You talked about baseball. You talked about he could have been. Is that what you're looking for? You thought you hooked up with a pro athlete and didn't get that? Is that what happened? Is that why you're so upset?
Maybe so. He had a passion for baseball. I haven't seen that passion come through in anything else, except unless he's going through my phone and then he's irate.
Irate? Because there's nude modeling pictures on there.
Do you model nude?
I've done some erotic semi-nude modeling. But you know what he
Vanity
did?
Fair.
He told me I was in a porno,
right.
I said, okay, if you saw me in a porno, because he was looking online, he said, it's not a coincidence I got an email with this porno clip. So I said, okay, go ahead and show it to me. He shows me a still shot of a woman that's not even me. She was naked. You've been with me for 16 years. How could he not recognize his own wife without her clothes on? This woman was proportionally completely different than me. It's just something to start another argument, and I defend myself till I'm blue in the face, and then it's destructive. He cusses me, I cuss him. I can't do it anymore, Your Honor.
You know, you say in your papers, I mean, and you repeated it here, I think porn is wrong because of my religion. What religion would that happen to be?
I grew up in a Southern Baptist church.
Do you go to church?
Well, what do
And
the
when I
Southern
married him, I
Baptists-
intended
What
for-
do the Southern Baptists say about having an affair
Adultery.
and sexting?
It's not right. It's not right. I've let not only my religion go, I've let myself go. I can't afford to get my hair
you
done
have.
every 6 to 8
You
weeks like I'd
indicated
like to do.
you were particularly distraught because she engaged in looking at African American women porn. Do you find that particularly
Yes,
distressful?
I do, because recently, going through his call log, I was scrolling like this, page after page of African American porn. I will not name any of the sites that I saw, but they were
hope not.
appalling to me. I don't even know if they were all legal. I'm talking about the women. Of
Man.
legal age.
Of legal
Yes.
age. Yeah, are you into black woman porn?
Black women. Hey, I
I'm
think
just asking.
I will not name any of the sites that I saw, but they were
hope not.
appalling to me. I don't even know if they were all legal. I'm talking about the women. Of legal age.
Of legal
Yes.
age. Yeah, are you into black woman porn?
black women. I think women are beautiful of all colors. Of all colors, I see the beauty in women. I don't see a color.
You just see the women. Mr. Holbrooks, why don't you tell me what, after 12 years of obviously a dysfunctional relationship, you finally decided that divorce was the appropriate avenue to take?
I woke up from a nightmare, basically. I woke up and realized that this is not how a woman should be treating a good man. I feel I'm a good man. She can say what she wants. You know, that's the final straw, is her, doing those nude model pictures. And she told me, that she wasn't going to do that anymore. Sitting at the football game one night, and she left her phone and went to the store. One of my children points out some pictures. And sure enough, she's doing the same thing. So, I gave her a chance.
She had pictures of herself on her own phone naked?
That's right. The photographers were sending them to her. And so, that was the final straw. Basically.
Mrs. Holbrooks, were you at a game and a family member found naked pictures of you on your phone?
Your Honor, I've had to do modeling jobs for
Had
money
to.
because he went a good 3 months without giving me a penny since we've been separated, not one
3
penny.
months?
And because I was in
I
between
paid
jobs
your rent for
myself,
2.
I've had to take modeling and even other types of jobs just for money. because
She's
my
out of
husband-
control. She's a wreck. That's obvious to see.
Yeah. Oh, the picture is very
I'm a
clear
wreck.
of what's going on here.
Train
Mr.
wreck.
Holbrooks, why don't you tell me about the $751.59
Okay,
you're
well,
seeking
she
to be
says I don't
awarded?
give her anything or nothing like that. Well, that is not true. I went out and got a title loan on my vehicle. It's already paid off for. I got
Right.
a title loan. I paid her rent for like 3 months. Her rent was all paid up. I wasn't
This is
even
after
living
you
there.
two were separated?
That's right.
Okay.
Respect. Respect that, bro. I respect that. It's not about being petty. I'm telling you, bro, I promise you. You be petty, y'all get a spot together, whatever, and it don't work out. You leave out, you don't pay the BG&E, or you don't pay the whatever you was responsible for, and make no luck. You get no luck coming from that, bro. So yeah, I respect that. I respect that, bro. And again, I I believe that, and then I believe that they said that they had children, bro. I believe that, they was talking about like they had children and all of that. So I respect that, bro. I respect that, bro. Outside of how, you know, the relationship might end or anything like that, bro, I always look at it like we was cool. We was cool. We had a good relationship. I always enjoyed the times that we had, the moments that we shared, and all of that, bro. And that's just being genuine. That's just being honest and genuine. But after it's all said and done, I'm not gonna sit up here and be petty and you know, sit up here and make your life harder because we going through this situation right now, and you know, I ain't with that. I respect. I respect it.
I paid her rent for 3 months. We were separated, and she's still getting the sugar daddy benefits, which I wasn't getting any sugar.
Wow.
You were just being daddy.
That's right.
Mrs. Holbrooks.
And mommy.
Why don't you tell me of the story of the title loan? Why did he get it, and why don't you think you should repay
And I have
him
evidence
half of
of
it?
that right
Oh,
here.
I
please,
have
thank
a
you very
great
much, sir.
rebuttal to this, Your Honor. It was a time where we were separated.
Yes.
And he begged me to come back and work it out for the sake of the
Begged.
family. Tears, he begged me. And so I decided, okay, we're going to do this again. The kids wanted to see their father, trying to hold it down like a good woman should.
Did he at any time get a title loan on
Yes,
his
he did.
vehicle? And did he give you that money?
No, we paid
What did he do
rent
with it?
together, the move-in cost to move in an apartment. We had to come up with $1,000, and that was when he was still freeloading off of me.
Mrs. Holbrook, I personally resent you saying holding it down like a good woman should. Personally, because I hold it down like a good woman should.
And you should get that respect. I'm telling you, bro, the woman that really be holding it down, that y'all should be pissed off at them other little motherfuckers out there. I don't see how y'all not mad. I don't see how y'all not mad, bro. Sitting up here talking and popping it like you really getting it done, like you really holding it down like that, and they not. And they not. I know for me, I'm like, shit, I'm the one. I'm holding it down. I'm on my side. But on that other side, I be sitting there. I look at it, bro. I look at it and I observe it. I'm like, damn. You know your homegirl petty, right? You know that she petty. She on BS and all that. You cool. I don't have no problem with you. You cool, but you know your homegirl petty. And it's like, damn. Like both of them were. It fascinates me. But yeah. Yeah, what she just said right there, bro. Take offense to that. Because it's difficult. It's difficult doing all of this stuff. Same way you can flip the roles and flip the shoe and put it on my foot. Working, taking care of the family, goddamn, taking care of myself, taking care of the community, all of that. YouTube, doing all of that. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. So, yeah, I would believe that I have the right to take some offense to you. What is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Not masking, but kind of like, you know, trying to put my hat on. Try and be me, bro. Not try and be me. I don't like. Y'all get what I'm trying to say.
I work, I cook, I clean, but I don't cheat. Yeah. I don't run around. I don't touch a man that isn't mine. And I don't think it's right. There are a lot of good women out there trying to do the best they can. And for you to steal that moniker for them and put it on your trifling behavior is distressing. I can't say what I want to say because I got my robe on.
Your Honor, I've bent over backwards for this man.
I'm sure you have. You know what your problem is? Yeah. I think you thought you got a hold of a good one. I think you thought you had a little junior Derek Jeter over there that was going to make you some money, and you were disappointed that he didn't turn out and you couldn't do that. So the minute you got unhappy, you were touching and doing and whatever, and it's cheap and it's sleazy and it's nasty, and don't, you know, it isn't anything other than what it is.
I was disappointed.
And you should be better than that. Mr. Holbrooks, I don't know what's going on with you. You seem like a decent guy.
Thank you, Judge.
You stayed with a woman who wasn't treating you right. I don't know how lazy you may or may not be, but I tend not to believe that. I tend to believe what you tell me, which means I also believe that, in fact, you did take that title loan out and paid for
Yes,
3 months of rent for her. I believe it. I believe you love her. I don't believe you'd have stayed if you didn't love that woman.
See? We do exist. We do exist, bro. Y'all gotta stop treating us like we don't exist. You run into a nice looking guy. He might have a job, might have a couple million in the bank, something like that. Nice car, nice house, nice vacation home, nice island, nice boat, nice plane, nice jet. Yeah, he might have all of that going on, but yeah, I mean, he's still a good guy. It still don't make him a bad guy. I mean, it don't really make him a bad guy, nothing like that. Man, I'm telling you, bro, y'all, I don't like it. I don't like it because I feel like, bro, you honestly, it's like a gift and a curse. It's like a gift and a curse, just like everything else is. Just like everything else is. But from my perspective, bro, when I sit back and I look at it, I'm like, damn, you know, ladies, you'll have a nice, decent guy. Nice, decent guy right here. And then it's, it's everything too right. Everything too right. Then that little left side of her brain start to twicking and clutching and geeking and all of that stuff. And then it's like, nah, well, if he got a job, then that mean that he might have somebody that bring him food to the job. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then it's like, oh, well, if he got a nice car, then that mean that the lady that was at the dealership tried to get his number and she got his number, so he might have slept with her too. We're gonna go with that. And when he go out knock it off. And this is I love it. This is my favorite quote. Now I promise you. Think if every woman in the world thought like you, I'd be the loneliest man on earth. I'd be the loneliest man on earth, bro. Making YouTube videos, goddamn, going for walks by myself, running through the arena, making sure that that's another thing, bro. When we out, man, I don't know. Y'all can say what's up, bro. I don't know what y'all be having going on, bro. But when you know, Lord, son, bro, I'm cool, bro. Don't approach me. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Well, yeah, but before it gotta be some type of, you get what I'm saying? Gotta be so, or sis, ladies, y'all just come. Y'all ain't gotta do all of that. But yeah, bro, I'm like, God damn, it's cool. But for me, I'm gonna let y'all know. For me, I'm not really a social person like that. I'm not really social. So when y'all see me out, when I see y'all out, it's like I'm not really social like that. So it's like, all right, I'm being social right now, and then it's like, and I'm like, all right, bro, like, we cool though, we straight. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. For sure.
That's exactly what happened. It sounds like something like you would do. Consequently, I will make a finding in your favor of $751.59. It is so ordered.
Thank you, Judge. All rise. Parties may leave the courtroom.